What about domains? Well, what you'll notice when you complete our questionnaire is that we ask you a lot of specific questions about your requirements for a domain. And so when you go into each person's private channel on the Slack workspace and you start looking at ideas, you'll notice that each person will give you a name idea, and then they'll also provide for you the domain options that will work well for that name. What we don't do here at Ink & Key is we do not sell domains. We also don't purchase domains for you. So that's up to you. Once you've made that final decision on a project, then you'll go and purchase the domain that you need. One thing, just a little piece of advice I like to share if I get a chance to talk to a client on the phone is I always recommend a name-led project as opposed to a domain-led project. And the reason for that is that a lot of clients kind of paint themselves into a corner because they have such strict parameters for a domain. They're going to end up missing out on some really amazing names because that particular name is not available as an exactmatch.com. If you want a real word that's spelled correctly, that's relatively short as your name, you're probably not going to find it as an exactmatch.com unless you have lots and lots of money to spend to purchase it. And so I usually recommend that, hey, let's find you a really great name that you can build into a really great brand, and then we'll find you a domain that will work. Finding a domain that will work is much better because you can always change your domain later, but most people really don't care that much what your domain is these days because they find you by clicking on a search. And so that's just what I recommend. But again, this is your name and your brand, so you let us know what you want on the questionnaire and we'll do the best we can to meet your needs in that area.